Let's see. Do a couple tests here. Make sure everything's good. Okay, so far it looks good. Alrighty, we are back. Apologies on that. I think it was something with my Streamlabs tripping up, but I do have it all ready to go once again. Let's go ahead and get back into this gameplay. So far, Charlotte is winning by 7, and they'll have to give it back to St. Louis. It's going to be 4th and 5 coming up. It looks like Charlotte has to send it back to St. Louis here. Looking for the punt. Here is Molyneux sending it away. Going to get past midfield to around the 40. Looking for a lane. Is the homie Kevin Lee. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up.
Looks like he ran into his own man there. All right, for St. Louis, you got to feel good. You've had some things not go your way, but you're still within striking distance, and you got great field position. Let's execute.
Montaigne wants to prove that she's the best. She don't got to prove too much, but hey, a face mask will prove deadly for Charlotte. Get him inside the 30. Make it inside the 25, actually.
Let's go.
I want a touchdown here. I don't want another field goal. I want to tie this game up. Let's go.
First and 10 here. Setting the man in motion. Handoff. Going to be the homie Eric Dennery. He's going to fall inside the 20 for that play. 2nd and 6.
Interesting play call there as they lined up in the I can't even think of it. Jumbo set. There we go.
Yes. 2nd and 6 coming. Gonna hand it off. There goes Namey. Getting blocked initially is Arn, but he sheds that off like a bad habit and brings him down to make it 3rd down.
Did Arn just say you can't see me? That's what it looked like to me.
It's kind of hard not to see Arn. Like, he sticks out like a sore thumb. He's not John. He is not John Cena. Speaking of John Cena, you gotta watch the Elimination Chamber. So if you're watching this instead of that, I appreciate you. But I'm sure St. Louis appreciates Namey McNamerson for keeping this drive alive. They're trying to tie this ball game up.
1st and goal. Here we go.
Passing it, so it's gonna be a handoff and sheds off Arn. This time he's bouncing off, but he's down at the 2.
God, love that.
That is how you give it to their maker, making sure that Arn Jackson is not his daddy.
That's the 2nd time we've seen that spin move work effectively for Namerson tonight.
Jumbo set here for St. Louis. They're trying to punch it in. They're going to give it to their halfback, and there goes Eric Dennery. Touchdown, St. Louis.
And that's what you wanted to see.
That's how you bounce back right there. Good job overall in that play. And St. Louis is extra point away from tying this ball game back up, folks.
That's right. Few things don't go your way, but you keep plugging.
Kick is up. Kick is going to be good. And I believe this is the third time we've had a tie ball game.
Let's get it.
Yeah, I've had a tie at 3-3. We had a tie at 6-6, and now we are here back at even 13-13. Charlotte, they're going to get the football back, and I'm sure they're willing to do everything they need to do to get that lead back. Let's see what happens on this next set of downs.
If you're Charlotte, you're concerned because things have been going their way, and they're tied still. So, gotta be a little bit disheartening in that locker room right now.
But you always got to have that next play mentality. Everything isn't going to go your way every single play. But but the best of the best know what to do when it's clutch time or crunch time, whatever you want to call it. It looks like the homie's going to take this one. And I think if he just stayed straight, he'd probably still be running. But regardless of that, it's going to be first and 10.
You're right. If he would have just kept going down the middle, he'd been gone, I think. Joseph.
Charlotte coming up here with the football.
46, boys, 46. 46 to Mike.
Gonna look for a handoff, and it looks like Spiderweb's got a big lane, taking it past the 40 and gonna get dragged down before he can hit midfield. And Spiderweb, he's pretty similar to Up to No Good in my opinion. He has a little bit more power, but his shiftiness is on another level too.
I'll be right back. I hear some commotion outside.
Okay, I got it. Another handoff here up the middle. Going to make a little bit of a cut. And there goes Spiderweb getting some more yards. He's over 100 yards in this ball game at 2nd and 3 coming. Looking back on that last drive for St. Louis, they definitely got helped by that face mask there. Definitely gave them the boost to push into the end zone, but can Charlotte come up with the plays to get back into it? A lot of pressure. Falco's going to run around the pressure, going to try to take off the run. He's going to get a lot of room past the 30, and he's going to slide down and fumbles again. And St. Louis is going to get the ball back, but then he hit the ground. They're going to say St. Louis got the football back. What is happening in this one right here? It's going to be passing it, looking left side. It's going to be caught, turn up field, and makes one man miss. Still running past midfield, actually past the 45, close to midfield. St. Louis, what do you do? They're going to get this football to the 48.
What a change of events! My God.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I did. Just in time too. There's definitely 2 cops outside right now.
Oh, nice. You love to see it. Going to be passing this again and caught. Turns upfield and is looking for the first down, but he's going to get dragged out of bounds first. 2nd and 1 coming. Sucks we missed most of the, not most of the game. I'll say some of the game with all of that craziness earlier with the stream, but we're here. It looks like everything looks pretty nice up to this point. I'm looking it up on my phone. I don't see anything crazy going on. Looking for a play. Gonna be Nate McNameson taking a pass at 35 to close out quarter number 3. Let's go ahead and get to quarter number 4. And St. Louis is once again on the move. Quick pitch and throws an interception. Gonna go the other way. It's gonna be the 40, the 50. He's got to around that man right there to the 50, and it looks like the offensive lineman got some juice in his legs. And it's going to be taken all the way back to the 17. Complete game changer to start the 4th.
Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike the 59.
And Hank Falco's looking for the touchdown here. On the run again. Is he going to throw it? No, he's going to run. And he's going to get taken down, but I think he's going to get a face mask in his favor. Take it half a distance to the goal. And now Charlotte's keeping that pressure on him.
Mike's 5'9". Mike.
Going to pass it again. Looking. And going to be almost intercepted back. 2nd and goal coming up.
Huge pass deflection there on the defense.
I thought he was going to snipe that one. Looked like me from back in my high school days, you know what I'm saying? But I never played no corner. I was always on that offense, you know what I'm saying? Second and goal. Passing that right side is going to be caught, but unable to turn up the field. He's going to get to the 1 yard line. 3rd and goal here, and Charlotte has a chance to put some more points up. There have been some very questionable passes here by both quarterbacks so far in this game. Both of them.
You'll have that, especially when you're facing the talent of both of these defenses. You're gonna make mistakes.
Handoff here, looking for a lane and gonna get stuffed. Not to be. St. Louis is gonna hold them to 3 again unless they go for it.
What a stop.
St. Louis is dialing everything up that they need to at the right time. 10 minutes, 50 seconds left, and it looks like they will settle for the field goal. Getting a field goal off of an interception, you really can't be mad at that, to be honest. Kick is going to be up. Kick is going to be good. You're taking away points from the other team only to put it on yours. That's a success in my book. But Charlotte is going to get the field goal here to get the lead back. Will St. Louis be able to match that and get a 4th straight tie ball game? We'll have to see. But Charlotte is under some pressure for sure. That 4-0 looking a little bleak here if St. Louis can find a way to get the ball down the field.
But there's plenty of time left. They can allow that to happen and still have time left to counterpunch.
Looking to send this one away. It looks like it's going to get into the end zone, and he's going to take it out as Kevin Lee. Looking for the return and drag down as he passes the 20-yard line. 10.5 minutes left here in this great ball game. It's been very fun up to this point. Both teams putting their hearts out. The defenses have been immaculate. Only 2 touchdowns combined by both teams. A lot of field goals. That's my type of game, to be honest. I'm like seeing all the scoring all the time. You got to see the defenses make plays. Passing this one quick, and it's going to be caught out the backfield. Going to be taken to the 40 to the 42-yard line, and that was a dot. I
don't know what Arnold's doing there, but
there is no defense.
Namerson just said, "Whoop, got you."
There is no defense for the perfect pass. Like, if the defensive player is not expecting it and the offensive player is, that's all money.
Let's go, D. It's gonna be a long
That was a
day.
Montaigne caliber pass right there with that
Trips
quick
to the
motion.
left.
And it is going to be caught
left.
there. You got to be caught there by Ansel Tavian. 2nd and 9, only a gain of 1.
Good for 1 yard.
9.5 minutes left now. About 30 yards away from solid field position.
Look at all these receivers.
On the pass it
Kind
in.
of 5.
Montaigne and finds open man to the 40, and taken down is the St. Louis short guy, number 88. Switzer makes it to the 37-yard line.
Get that quarterback at all costs.
At all costs. Going to be passing it again. They're trying to get after Montaigne, but she says, I don't care. She's just going to throw it away. She's not going to let you take her down. 2nd and 10. But Montaigne is one of the smarter quarterbacks in the league. She does that on a daily. If she doesn't see what she wants to see, she will let that go towards the benches with the quickness. She won't try to force it more often times than not. Even though we did see her throw the interception, but that's kind of a weird event there. Going to take off there, going to get sacked, and I was just praising her. Shane Knox says, stop talking about Montaigne, talk about me. 3rd and 15.
And that's what you want for Charlotte. Huge 3rd or 2nd down play right there.
Big defensive play here for the Charlotte defense. St. Louis Looking for the pass play here. Under some pressure, and she takes off to run. On the run, had a man wide open, but the arm just was not there on that play. I'm not sure if that's a little bit of the age coming out of her, but it's going to be 4th and 15 now.
Felt like everything was developing in their favor on that play, too. You had the chop block for the incoming pass rush, and he rolled out. Oh, man, I thought that was going to be gold.
Definitely the right decision to punt. The defense up to this point has been making good plays. Give it to your defense to try to make one. Is going to be Vic Dotson with a decent enough return past the 24, past the 20 to the 24. I love the drip from Vic too. So different. He's built different.
I like the different colored gloves. I like to do the same thing with Riggs.
Mm-hmm. The drip has to be mastered like a science, you know. Sometimes you gotta flip a couple things. All it takes is one tweak a lot of times, and you could have your player looking like a straight beast. 2nd and 10 here. That pass was no good. Do like Hank Falco's drip. Simple, to the point, got the one shooter sleeve. Got the quarterback on the left arm, you know, got to make sure you're calling the right plays. That's why he got all those touchdowns on the season. 2nd and 10, but they got to go backwards. They didn't call a play to make sure that the offensive line stayed put.
You ain't doing nothing today.
I think they tried to go with that fake hike. Probably messed them up there. St. Louis is loading that box up. And they're going to fake the handoff. Falco looking to toss it deep again. And going to be caught turning up the field. They need one man to beat. It's going to be Joseph. Touchdown, Charlotte.
I was just going to say the defense didn't bite on that play action, but doesn't matter when you got Joseph out there.
And I seen Preston down there trying to chase him down, but Joseph's a speedy guy too. If he's in open space and he has that acceleration rolling, it's hard to touch him. St. Louis giving up a big play in the 4th, and now they're going to be down 10.
Huge play for Charlotte. Huge.
Luckily enough for St. Louis, there is still time on the clock for them to do something, but they got to take the anchors out of the water. They got to keep it pushing, get the big plays, and especially on defense, they can't allow another touchdown like that and expect to win.
Yeah, they got to be flawless for the rest of the game if they want to win this one.
Crazier things have happened. This game is not over by any means, but that you got to think that's a big blow. After not giving up a touchdown for most of the game, they ended up giving up 2 within the last I want to say around 10 minutes or so.
Oh yeah, that was a lot of wind out of their sails right there. They got to dig deep.
Charlotte is 7.5 minutes away from going 5-0 on the season. Kevin Lee says he doesn't want to get blocked on the kick return touchdown again. And we look back on that is a big blow as well. They could be down less than a touchdown if that was still live.
I mean, you think about it, they had the touchdown that got called back, and then they had the missed field goal right after it. This game could essentially be tied.
Missed opportunities, that is what happens in the game of football, but the best teams know how to get back under it and get their team rolling. Quick pitch, it's going to be caught, turning upfield. It just takes this one out of bounds. It's going to be 2nd and 6. Yeah, I think I fixed the issue. I think it was the bit rate that I had. I might just bump it up a little bit each time under 7,000. I think that might be my limit for this particular rig, but I do have something on the way that might be able to help out. That's going to help out St. Louis. A big catch there to midfield. It's going to be 1st and 10 now.
Mick Namerson again with a huge play. This guy is he's coming into his own.
And there goes Arn again, biting on that play, trying to get the interception, and it caught him slipping. Rare mistakes here from the veteran, but once again, still plenty of time to get something rolling here. Passing it again is Montaigne. Seti in the pocket, off the back foot, gonna find McNamerson, but gonna get stripped again and picked up by St. Louis. I told you better watch out for 58.
I was just gonna say, you know, when you got a little bit of a lead, you can take some risks, and he took a big one there and forced that fumble.
Gonna take that.
Literally went for the ball. He was thinking strip the whole time.
Almost had that player offsides, not to be. Looking for a pass again is Montaigne. Quick pitch going to be caught, turning upfield and close to the first down mark there. It's going to be 3rd and 1 coming.
Little man Switch has been huge in this game too.
Most definitely. He's been doing a very good job. That was Andrew Green on the tackle, but he made some really big plays with Lopez. Real good tackles on 3rd down. And they're looking for another stop here.
They're doing a good job getting big.
So St. Louis's best chances to score within the next, that's a bad play there, but they need to score within the next 2 minutes. Obviously, this is 4th down territory. So if they can score before the 2-minute warning, they may have a shot. But if Charlotte gets this ball back here and have a chance to drain the clock, it might spell doom.
I agree with that assessment.
And they got to go backwards. A false start is not what you want to see when you're 4th and 1, and they've had a situation like this before. Or was that Charlotte that had that, where they were 4th and 1 and had the penalty? I believe it was St. Louis.
Yeah, I think you're right. But like you said, 4th down territory, you got to go for it no matter what.
First phrase says a costly penalty, a flag, but I think it's going to be on Charlotte, so I think they may have another chance.
It is. They got the 5 back.
They got that 5 back, so looks like Charlotte gifted them 1. And now it opens up the playbook a little bit more. You don't necessarily have to pass it if you're just looking to continue to drive. Me personally, I wish we had some quarterback sneaks. I have yet to see a quarterback sneak on 4th down. That play should work 9 times out of 10.
Yeah, that would be a great play right now.
And they're going to hand off in a big hole there. It's going to be Namey McNamerson. Touchdown. St. Louis 4th down. Who cares?
Namey says, "What's my name?" What a play.
And that is,
guess how much time is left on the clock? 4 minutes and 30 seconds.
That's clutch if I ever seen it.
Oh, that was absolutely clutch. Huge play.
Kick is up. Kick is going to be good. It looked like he missed it, but I don't know what that was. But, hey, I'm not going to argue with the referees. I'm just a commentary man.
All right, St. Louis, boy, here we go. They're making this a game now. Can they get the stop that they need?
Wow, what a play. St. Louis back into the mix here. Their only problem is Charlotte has the football now, so that's really the only problem. If St. Louis could find a way to take it back to that first quarter defense, get the quick stop, anything could happen, my friend.
Yeah, I'm just thinking that was a 4th and 1 play too, wasn't it? That he scored that touchdown on. Wow, that's a playmaker right there.
And the crazy thing is, they went back to 4th and 6, back to 4th and 1, and that is what the outcome was. But it looks like that kick is going to be a touchback there. So Charlotte's going to start at the 25-yard line. The biggest the biggest drive of the game is coming soon. Make sure you show some love, man. This is going to be a fun ride. Almost knocked my pop filter off my mic.
It's about the little things, that touchback kills the clock. No time ticks off for the return. Things are looking good for St. Louis.
Gonna get hit big. That was a nice hit there. But it's gonna be a gain of 5 on that play. The clock continues to run. And
Webb letting you know he didn't go nowhere. He's still out there doing his thing.
And everybody's going to be looking heavy at that time as we get closer to 4:20. Quick pitch is going to be caught by Vic, and he has to run through a lot of players, and St. Louis is going to make it 3rd and 5 now. And look at the game for Vic Dotson too. Only 4 catches, 26 yards.
Not what you're accustomed to seeing out of him.
Got to give testament to that St. Louis defense. Gonna be 3rd and 5 here. Looking for the conversion. Quick pitch in. They tried Vic again and they couldn't catch him. I think that presence from Preston shut that down in St. Louis. You have a chance.
Gotta love that bend but don't break mentality.
And they only burnt like 20 some seconds as well. Like, this was very impressive here by this defense. As they set up outside the 50, they don't even need to score the touchdown. If they couldn't, they could get the field goal, tie it up, see if the defense could do it again, and they could probably waste the rest of the clock for the victory.
Yes, sir. There's been impeccable game clock management for St. Louis down the stretch here.
Can St. Louis do the unthinkable here? Going to be passing it is Montaigne. She has a lot of fourth quarter comebacks in her career. Can she do it again? Going to take off to run, and she's got a lot of speed, taking that one to the 40 and the 39-yard line. And this is just what we're accustomed to seeing with Rebecca.
Showing her veteran mentality out there, pulling the ball down and running for the first down. They're at the 39-yard line with 3 minutes to go.
I seen a little bit of Josh Allen in her in that play. I seen and funny enough, St. Louis took over the Bills within this game, looking for a pass and caught again, taking this one to the 25. Field goal range is right here, and Chris Cross gets them the first down to the 24.
Gonna make it jump. I'm telling you.
Nice adjustment too. Had to go backwards for it.
Wow.
Beat the defensive back, Pack Drescott. And St. Louis is looking for the unthinkable quick pitch and going to be caught again. Nick Namerson, first down, more inside the 10. St. Louis is on another level right now. They're trying to put it on a touchdown for this team.
We said at the beginning of the game, this is going to be a good one, and this is coming down to the wire.
Probably the best game we've seen so far, all the way
Hands
around.
down.
Within the USFA, and we've seen some real great ones so far this season. This is definitely up there. Another handoff and wide open, getting into the end zone. 2-minute warning, don't care. St. Louis got the lead.
McNamerson with 2 huge touchdowns late in this fourth quarter. But I'm gonna play devil's advocate right here. There's plenty of time for Charlotte to slam the door shut on St. Louis.
What a game. Kick is up. Kick is going to be good. And wow.
Set it up. They need a touchdown to win. But they've got all the time in the world and 3 timeouts to go.
And they also have the passing touchdown leader at quarterback to make the job done. So which one is going to break? Is it going to be the defense that's been playing near flawless up to this point? Or is it going to be this Charlotte offense taking off with the walk-off victory? Find out. Come on, let's do it. And this is good enough for me to ping the Discord again. Why not? I don't care.
This is what you want. This is exactly what you want to see on prime time. Let's see if Falco's got a comeback in him. Smart play to kneel down there, save that clock. Precious seconds. Here we go. Nail biting time.
Going to be passing it. Here is Falco in the middle of the field, and that is going to be caught by Vic Dotson. Going to get around 6 on that play. 2nd and 4. St. Louis looking to be the new #1 team.
Mike is 59. Mike the 59.
Gonna be passing it again. Falco, quick pitch is gonna be caught. First down yardage. A minute and a half left. Going a little bit slow, but they do have all 3 timeouts, so they can definitely work the ball down the field more. But they did burn a lot of clock to get essentially 12 yards.
Mike's 5'9", Mike's 5'9".
Going to be setting up the pass. Going to pitch this right side to Vic. Going to try to get out of bounds and get stopped. Another catch there by the veteran, 2nd and 4, and they only have a minute left. No timeouts called. Will they eventually call it? That's the question. They're wasting a lot of clock.
Yeah, they are.
And we talked about the game management earlier.
On the same token, they're going no huddle, and you don't want to leave any time left for St. Louis to do something.
You're not wrong. Tossing this. It's going to be caught. First down, and this is where they should call it, but they're not doing it.
They're not. What is going on?
30 seconds, and there it is. 31 seconds. That is not good at all.
I was just praising the clock management for St. Louis, and Charlotte's doing the exact opposite. They're doing terrible with their clock management right now.
I think that's what the young folks will call selling. But they got the offense on the field. They're trying to get something done. Almost got him off sides, looking for a man. And in and out route is no good. It's going to be 2nd and 10.
That's a questionable play call there by Falco, too. I don't know why he's going short and toward the middle of the field.
Look at Spider Weber in the chat. I see you. You had a big game so far, but the team still needs you to be great. 28 seconds or Charlotte is going to suffer their first loss. What's going to happen? Quick pitch and caught by Vic. Turn upfield.
Get out.
And could not get out of bounds. But they do call the timeout. They're at the 20. 21 seconds left. This game is not dead. Charlotte has a chance and they have a timeout in their back pocket.
When you got Falco and Webb and Joseph and Dotson, game's never over till it's over.
They got to go backwards with the false start.
Come on, fellas.
Kind of feel like Charlotte likes the adversity. They want to make it real heartbreaking.
Hey,
St. Louis here.
Turch, you know we don't do real life stuff when the sim league is running. You always tell them, I'll call them back later. My team is in the game. You got to set him up. It's going to be a pass here. Falco looking for the clutchness. In the end zone. Going to be caught by Vic. Reaching out. Actually, that's not Vic. And that's going to be a touchdown by Charlotte. What?
Are you kidding me?
Oh, my God. I thought it was Vic. That is going to be Joe.
But, of course, the one and only stretching as far as he could to get that touchdown.
Wow. Kick is up, and it is going to be good. 30-7. Oh my God, what a play.
Now, 14 ticks left.
Oh,
all
Jesus.
St. Louis can hope for is a return touchdown here.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Wow. I'm at a loss for words, folks. I did not expect this. And this is the longest wait.
Remember when this game was like 6-6 way back when?
Yeah, there was a lot of action here. I guess it was a good thing that all the craziness with the stream happened beforehand. I think it was saving it for this moment here. Gonna send this one to Kevin Lee. Looking for the knockout punch via kick return, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. They're going to need Montaigne's arm.
But they got time for one more Hail Mary. They got to put their prevent defense out there and do not let anyone behind you, no matter what.
Oh, man, I was not expecting this. 1st and 10. St. Louis had the chance, but the immaculate drive here from Charlotte got them the lead. Going to be incomplete on that play. You never want to see that. Wow. What a game for sure. Passing this again is Montaigne. Looking to launch this one. Throwing it deep. Look at that rocket. Gonna be deflected, and that is gonna be game, set, match. And Charlotte remains undefeated in dramatic fashion. Wow. I don't even have any words. Say something.
That was incredible. That was. I'm glad I was a part of it. That was just so much fun.
That is what you want to see in the United Sim Football Association. You see how evenly matched these teams are all the way through the stats. Looks like 21-17 in first downs. Actually, both of them had horrible third down conversions in this game, but you gotta give credit to that defense on both sides. They were playing out of their minds all the way up to the last quarter. But we can check out the stats.
How big
here.
is that hold call on that return touchdown for Lee?
It's pretty huge. I'm not even going to lie, because they would have still had the lead up to this point if everything fell through. But Hank Falco ends the game with 3 touchdowns, and this is one of the very few games where Becca Montaigne does not have a passing touchdown. I wouldn't say it's one of her worst games. It kind of just happened to circumstance and the defense on the other side playing well. Namie McNamerson and Spiderweb both had great games, both over 7 yards a carry. Namie McNamerson did fumble the football 2 times, but he did get 2 touchdowns and had a clutch touchdown to take the lead late, so got to give him credit for that. Checking into the receiving game, Vic Dotson, a slow game in regards to yards, but he did lead the team in receptions. I'm personally not mad at it. Kai Coco, 5 for 70. Spiderweb out the backfield, 4 for 49. Joseph with a huge touchdown to give him the lead. Shout out to the homie doing his thing. Aaron Witten joining into it. And looking at the homies in St. Louis, Namie McNamerson once again leading the team in catches, 7 for 72. Chris Cross in his first game, 4 for 60 here for St. Louis. A great job there. 4 for 58 for Kevin Lee. Let's check into these defensive fronts here. Start with the homies of Charlotte. 10 tackles on the day for Aaron Jackson. I believe he had at least 2 forced fumbles. He did. Great job from him. Let's see. Beck Drescott with 7. A few players with 5 and 6. They doing well. I ain't mad at you, homies. Doing y'all thing. Let's just double check, see if anything crazy happened. Looks like a bot player had that. Ain't nobody worried about that. And scrolling down, cool, that is good. St. Louis, the leading tackler here is Rock Blazer with 8. Gum Arabic with 5 as well. Preston Dotson added on 3. A slow game for him, but he did have that pass deflection over my player. That was pretty ridiculous. I ain't going to lie to you. Looking for the rest of the stats here. Nothing too crazy here. Let's see if there's anything else. And that's nothing. Cool beans. Actually had some forced fumbles, some fumble recoveries. There's Gum Arabic with the forced fumble. And Rock Blazer with 3 pass deflections as well. So great job from the linebacker spot. Get to the kickers. But as I'm going through the rest of them, how are you feeling about this game going into week 6?
Man, everyone needs to watch this game, because if this doesn't get your juices pumping, man, nothing will. You're dead. This was a great game.
All the way around, man. That was beautiful. Greatly done by both of these 2 teams. Definitely 2 of the top dogs here in the USFA. But we got to go into week number 6. That's coming up a little bit later. Let me go and see if I could get the schedule up. Let's see. Yeah, I found it. Good job, me. And I can see if I can get this bad boy up. See what the team's looking like. And that was just ridiculous. I wish I could, I wish I could get the full video. That was so ridiculous, but it is what it is. We'll take it on stride as we always do. Arizona and Tacoma will be one of the games. We got Dallas at Huntington Beach, so you and me are going to be having a little date there, Parm. You'll be coming to my house. New York is going to be going to Charlotte. That's going to be a fun game too. Can't wait to see if New York can bounce back. St. Louis, you're going to be going to Florida to take on Tampa Bay. And then the final game I see here is Anchorage at Pittsburgh. That more than likely will be game number 1 for what I'm seeing. But what game are you looking forward to the most outside of our little battle here?
Did you say Dallas is gonna knock Charlotte off from the undefeated ranks next week? Is that what I heard?
Well, you're playing Huntington Beach.
Huntington Beach. Okay.
Yeah, Mafia is playing Charlotte. So
Mafia,
outside of Dallas and Huntington Beach, which one do you think you want to see the most?
Say that again. My phone's ringing. Here.
You're good. Arizona at Tacoma, New York.
Ooh.
New York at Charlotte, St. Louis at Tampa Bay, and Anchorage at Pittsburgh.
All great games, but I like that Arizona game. That's got the makings of a good one, just like this one.
Most definitely. I'm honestly looking to see what happens in Anchorage and Pittsburgh, because this is probably Pittsburgh's best chance to get a victory here. Against the rest of the teams, I think they're kind of outmatched, but it seems like Anchorage and Pittsburgh may be a little bit even there. They both have holes. They both have talent. And I think it might start out the week right here for week number 6. But we'll go ahead and close it out here. Thanks once again for stopping by. I see you, AW. Thanks for stopping by. And I do agree with you. Joseph is a Hall of Famer in my personal opinion. Hey, Turdsum, if that's what the homie wants to do, if Caboose wants to do that, I'll definitely do it. It really don't matter to me. As long as y'all come to the game, as we always know, that's a Tank Bowl. Okay, we call it the Tank Bowl, sure. But let's go ahead and get into it. I'll see you once again on Wednesday on YouTube. We'll announce the schedule for the games for then. But until then, it's your boy Parm here and Stacks. We're going to be going out again. He's going to get some wings for me because he's been slacking. We out here.
Don't forget the update tomorrow, y'all. Have a good night.
Yeah, do that too.